Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel that is Science Unlocked, and here we are moving towards our second part of the chapter, that is Fun with Magnets, from class 6 NCERT science textbook. Now we have already discussed about the basic aspect, like the magnets are how exactly it got discovered, and then what is the main aspect related with the overall process of making the poles of the magnet, and how exactly we can categorize the material into magnetic and non-magnetic material, and many more things. So here in this session we will going to take it to the next level. So the very first thing is that how exactly we can use a magnet with reference to finding the direction. Now over here we are going to keep in mind one aspect, that is whenever we talk about magnets, they will going to have a relation with the geographic north and south pole, which we will going to use on the purpose, or you can say for the purpose of finding the direction. So we know this thing, that every time we will going to suspend a freely suspended magnet, then over there we will going to find out it will going to point in the north south direction every time. So by keeping that particular thing in mind, we have made a material, that is a device which is called as compass, which will going to have a magnetized needle inside it, along with the naming of different directions, you can say possible directions, within that particular dial. Now what will going to happen is that as this particular needle over here will going to have the magnetic property, so this will also going to point in specific direction every time it is kept freely suspended, or wherever it is kept, because it is not under the pressure or force of something else. So this kind of a structure, or this kind of a device, is first of all made with the help of which we started finding the directions all together while our travel process. Now the next aspect is, like over there in the case of compass, we have talked about a magnetized needle. So what do we mean by that exactly? Over here we are going to discuss about the phenomena that we can actually make our own magnets if we want to. Now this will going to be the part of the concept that we have discussed, that is about the artificial magnets that we have taken in the previous session. So for this, what you have to do is you have to perform an activity where you can take any material which is going to have some amount of magnetite mineral inside it, and we will going to take the bar magnet and we will going to slide it over and over again and again, by keeping the thing in mind that it has to be holded in a proper angle with the material we want to magnetize. On the other hand, we will going to slide it all over the material from one end to the other end, and while sliding we will going to keep in mind that whenever we are sliding it, we will not going to we will not going to disturb the contact between the magnet and the magnetic material that we have taken, and immediately we reach from one end to the other end, we will going to pick it up and bring it to the initial end immediately. So this is how you have to repeat the same process again and again for say 30 to 40 times, depending on what exactly is the amount of magnetism you want to generate. In that condition, you can actually make your own magnet. The next aspect that we have over here is that in the similar manner we have made our magnet, we can actually use the compass on our own. We can actually make a compass on our own. All we need to keep in mind is that we need a magnetized needle which is moving, or which is actually directing, is able to move freely without any kind of force on or pressure from different directions. So what we will going to do is we will going to simply take the magnetized needle and we will going to place it on the top of a cork, because this way we will be able to make the freely suspension condition. And once we will going to keep that cork on water, we will going to see that it is able to float easily. So whenever we will going to keep such a kind of condition altogether in a proper situation, or whenever it is under the process, we will be able to find the direction, because we know that this particular direction is the specific direction, which is the north direction, because while making the magnetized needle, we have fixed the direction altogether, and we know that this is the North Pole and this is the South Pole. Now, although we have discussed about the concept of attraction and repulsion before, but here we will going to dig deeper into it, that whenever we talk about the magnets altogether, we will going to find out that attraction is the force where two different poles are attracted towards each other, where we also use this particular line where we say that opposites attract each other. This is with reference to the magnets only, that the north pole of one magnet will going to attract the south pole of the other magnet. And when we talk about the concept of repulsion in case of magnets, we will going to find out that it is the repulsion between the same or like poles. That means south and south will going to repel from each other. On the other hand, north and north will going to repel from each other. So that is how the whole concept of attraction and repulsion takes place. Last but not the least comes up the precaution with magnets that we should be keeping in mind while storing them as well as while handling them. So the very basic thing is with reference to storage of bar magnets. Whenever we talk about the storage of bar magnets as well as U-shaped magnets, they should always be placed with a wooden block in between so that they do not lose their polarity. And the same kind of attachment is done with reference to a U-shaped magnet as well. On the other hand, we should be taking care of the fact that any magnet should not be hammered, it should not be heated up, and it should not be dropped from a height again and again, because this way the object, the specific magnet, will going to ultimately lose its magnetic property. And this is how the whole chapter ends. This is the end of the chapter that we have covered up. Rest, we will going to come up with a new session next time. So till then, take care and keep learning.